everybody, it's Tito Capote, and we're back with another deck profile today. I'm not exactly sure what I uploaded last time. I think it was gameplay. Let me actually check because no, it's fine, whatever. I uploaded whatever I uploaded this time, but this time we're doing Exosisters as you saw in the title. So I'll do the quick version right in this video, and if you want a more in-depth explanation, like what all the cards do, what everything is. If you just want ratios, this is the video for you. If you just want if you want an explanation on how to play the deck and what everything does and why the choices I made are the choices I made, then go to the other video, which I'll put in the link in the description below. And yeah, it'll be that. But for now, let's get started. So in the deck, we are playing 3 Exosister Sophia. She basically just draws you a card if there's another one on the field. Ellis, she's really good. She's the way that you get into your rank of 4s most of the time because she special summons herself out when there's another Exosister on field. Stella, which lets you special summon another Exosister monster when she's on the field. And Irene, which is basically nerfed Sophia. You play her to be able to get her off of Vadis, and but I might play 2 just in case I draw the one. But I don't know. There's one flex spot in the deck that I don't really know what to put in. I've been trying to figure out, and I've been testing with a lot of stuff. I'm leaning towards a third Exosister Vadis, but at least for now, before Mafta comes out in the new set, before all the new support. But for now, it's just an extra spot where I think an extra Vadis should go, and I'm gonna do it as an extra Vadis, but right now it's just Upstart Goblin because it's like, why not? Then 3 Zora, this is really good. It gets you an extra summon and it searches out himself, so he can do stuff. Then 2 of each of the Charmer thingy-majiggies. So the reason you play these is because it's basically a free rank 4, and even if you don't open an Exosister, the Exosister Xyz monsters are all generic, so you can just summon 2 of these. Say if you have a Zoro or something, or if you have one Exosister in your hand and the rest is like these, you can still go into Magnifica or the Utopic Future. Because of them, and like drawing more than one isn't like that bad because yeah, there can only be one on the field, so all of them have the effect that there can only be one on the field at a time. But if you get rid of it and then summon another one, that's absolutely fine. So anyway, let's get on to hand traps. 2 Ghost Ogre and 3 Ash Blossom. That's I honestly might cut out an armament and maybe the extra flex spot for an extra hand trap. Maybe the reason I don't like playing bells in this is because when your opponent gets cards out of the graveyard, it's actually beneficial for you because the little ones can turn into the Xyz monsters by themselves. If you didn't know that, if you did, then great. Then Armament, which lets you Xyz summon during your opponent's turn. Say if you have a little one left over, then you can just set this and turn it into a big one later on. 3 Exosister packs. This is the main searcher in the deck, and it's a free special summon if you have the other one on field and graveyard. They all have pairs. There's 4 of them. They have like their little sister thing, whatever, friendship or whatever. But 3 Exosister packs is definitely a must-have. 1 Called by the Grave. I like Called by the Grave. It's really good. I wish it were at 2 like in Master Duel. 1 Upstart Goblin. Right now I'm leading towards another Vadis, but it might also be another hand trap. It might be whatever. Yeah, I'm leaning towards another Vadis from like what I've play tested, but I just wanted to put this in here right now because I'm saying that it could be another Vadis, it could be whatever the hell you want. I think that a third Vadis is best, but that's just me. Then you can actually play this in the deck, and that's actually crazy. So if I play 3 Secret Village of Spellcasters because in the meta right now, Branded is a thing. If you want to go by the YCS, then Mystic Mine is a thing, and like there's just every deck uses spell traps, right? Every deck uses spells. So if you do this, then your opponent's kind of screwed. There aren't really that many spellcaster monsters in the format, right? And even Branded has to use Branded Fusion or a fusion spell to be able to get into their like way to get into Dragoon, unless it's just summon Effect Veiler, which I don't think a lot of people are playing. I think Theron Punk is playing it just because of the Chaos Ruler target, but if they have to spend their normal summon on Effect Veiler, then yeah, what there's not really much debate, not debate, but there's like It's good. Then one monster reborn. This is great extension, and none of your Xyz monsters have the clause where they need to be Xyz summoned except for Magnifica. So you can just summon back one of them, try to go into another one, and go into another Magnifica, or go into Utopic Future. Two Imperm. Again, this could be at 3, but I'm playing the Upstart right now because it's funny. Then again, I would play 3 Vadis and take the Upstart out. So Vadis is really important. I actually didn't realize how important it was until recently, but it just lets you set up Xyz plays for the next turn. It lets you set up for next turn. What it does is summon 2 Exosister monsters from your graveyard by paying 100 life points. Then you can't summon stuff you can't summon stuff except for Exosisters. But if you use it during your opponent's turn, it's fine. And then you get both of the Exosister proc effects and the life point gain because they're both on the field. Then for the extra deck, we're going for the Utah. I actually opted to play this and the Magnificas. Utopic Future, I think, is better than the Utopia double play because right now you have the option. Basically, if you have 2 Xyz monsters on the field, which most of the time you will, and then you'll have it backed up with hand traps and stuff. But most of the time you're either going to go into Utopic Future or Magnifica. And they're both good against different types of decks, right? Utopic Future is tough against like decks that have trouble removing stuff, like back row decks or whatever, things that use destruction, or even stuff like Eldritch, which needs to which needs to activate its effect to get rid of this. So you can just save that for the thing that gets rid of the Utopic Draco because it can't be destroyed with battle or card effect, and it's just a good card. And it has a negate that steals your opponent's monster, which is really good. So I opted to play this because I think it's really good, and it for those decks that Magnifica doesn't really do a lot against, the Utopic Future Draco might. One Artemis the Moon Mating. This facilitates the Magistus combo. The Magistus Zora to be able to search the other Zora. You don't have to, but you could play any of the other ones. But I think if you like think, oh my gosh, $20 is too expensive, which I get it. Sometimes it is because like I don't know what's going on in your life. I don't know how much you got to spend on a shiny cardboard, but yeah, but anyway, then we're playing the Zeus package because why wouldn't you? It's an Xyz deck. It's really easy to make. You can literally go into like Magnifica and then the Michaelis and then whatever and then bam, Zeus. Or just do one of the Xyz monsters and then Gibrine, which negates an effect, is at 1. Azophiel, which I actually forget what Azophiel does. Yeah, they can't activate cards or effects in the graveyard the turn you summon. Caspital, which is your monster searcher, where I play 2 of her. She's really good. I do play 3 Michaelis though, because Michaelis is insane. She searches your Vadis, she searches your packs, she searches your armament if you need it. If you already have the packs and Vadis in your hand, which sometimes you do, sometimes it happens. So it's a spell card searcher, which is really good. And then it's a banish when she's on the turn she's summoned, right? So it's really good. Then Magnifica, I'm struggling between 2 or 3 Magnifica. I might switch out the 3rd Magnifica for Tornado Dragon. It's just, I think that for the grand game, the 3rd Magnifica is really good, especially since you have the Zora, which can summon from graveyard, and the Monster Reborn. But that's just me. I don't think it comes up that much. Honestly, you could play 2 Magnifica and be absolutely fine. I just prefer the 3rd Magnifica because she's really cool. So this is basically what you're making most of the time. If you played game 1 and you think, oh, Magnifica doesn't do that much, which most of the time she will do that much because she's a non-targeting banish that can switch into a targeting banish while dodging an effect. So it's really good. Anyway, that's the quick version of the deck profile. If you want to watch the more in-depth version, then go ahead. It's going to be in the link down below. And yeah, but if you guys have any suggestions for any videos you want to see, please let me know in the comments. If you disagree with anything or want to like comment on something, please feel free. I don't mind criticism. I'm not the best Yu-Gi-Oh player. I just build decks that I think are fun, and this is one of them. I actually built this because they were battle nuns, not because it was becoming meta. Next format. Who knows if it'll actually become meta next format, because Splight might be different than TCG due to the lack of Max C. But hey, that's just what I think. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a like, and subscribe. And if you want, ring the notification bell for more videos. I'll see you guys later. I hope you have a great day.